Are we live?
Are we live?
We don't know if we're live.
2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like this stream works.
So if you guys can hear us right now, what happened was normally we stream through a different system and it wasn't working. So I'm so sorry if you were part of a different URL.
Yes.
And also, is Twitter down for anyone else? Because all of us were saying that Twitter's acting wacky.
Stream now.
So Simon's going to send a bunch of links out to you guys, and hopefully you will find this stream because...
I think that we're streaming now.
I'm not sure until we see the nasties, who were having a lovely conversation earlier on, and now I can't see that conversation.
It says we're live. The internet can totally see us.
Mm-hmm.
Stream help.
The internet can totally see us sounds like a really great creepy name for a horror movie.
Yeah, look, it says that we're right here. Live events.
Okay, you copy that link.
Let me set this and tweet this out.
Things. I'm going to talk to everybody.
Start talking to people.
Hi, everybody. I hope you liked the video that we posted last night. We went to sleep at 3 a.m. Doing super well about that whole thing. The Suga video is indeed up and live. It is the video that I was talking to you guys before about during my Sad Martina Pity Party Depression video where I talked about that orange. And that is indeed that video. So I hope you guys liked it. There was a lot of heart and soul poured into that. And then everybody on our Instagram page, like Suga and his sous chef and Yohei and everybody that we went to the trip with wrote back on our Instagram page and said they wanted us to come with them on another journey.
I think we'll be going with them to Gifu.
Yeah,
That'd be
Dan,
really
you
cool.
want to come to Gifu? Yeah. We're going to meet the prosciutto man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I know. Dan's like, well,
that
now
prosciutto
I'm in for sure.
was dope.
So the prosciutto we had at the restaurant is made by a guy who trained in Italy and then came back to Japan and makes it in some special mountain area. And so he's like, we go to visit the prosciutto man. And I'm like, yup.
Okay, I think we're almost set here. Sorry for the delay, guys.
There's no delay. I'm still talking.
Okay, keep talking. Keep telling people things.
I just need to make sure they can see us. So
it looks like they can see us. Philippines, hi from Canada. Oh, hey, looking gorgeous.
If you guys can hear me and there's no problem with sound or anything, I want you to say wabba-dubba-dub-dub in the comments section.
Thanks for the grub. Yay, God.
No, that's different.
That's how you pray.
Did Rick and Morty steal that from God? From Jesus?
Is it Jesus?
You guys don't know that prayer? No? Rub it? No? Okay, we'll see if the wabba-dubba-dubs come in here.
Somebody says diarrhea.
That was from last week.
That's from last week.
How dare you?
Hello, everybody. It looks like... Oh, I forgot to tweet this out.
Lots of wabba-dubba-dubs coming in. Wabba-dubba-dubba-dubs.
Sorry, I need to tweet this to people so they actually know where we are. Sorry, I just totally forgot. I'm so...
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, you tweet. I'm going to talk to everybody.
Okay, keep talking to people if you can see.
What I really like about Simon trying to set things up and being frazzled is that he talks out loud about all his steps. So he's like, okay, then I click this, then I'm going to minimize that, then I'm going to move that. I'm like, just say it in your head so I can talk to people. He's like, got it. Now I'm going to tweet it. Now I'm going to type it. Oh, you look so nervous with the little nibbles on your fingers.
I'm nervous eating my fingers. Why is Twitter broken?
Guys, let me know if Twitter's broken for you. Or
no,
is
it's
it just
only
us
the
in
Twitter
Japan?
app. So if I go to the Twitter page, guys, I'm sorry.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Just go through with it all.
Okay.
I could open a package without you.
Yeah, start opening a package.
Should I do that?
Do that.
Because it is getting warm here, and we do need to start opening things up before they get all melty.
By the way, I'm also going to be a little bit crazy because I had a terrible sleep last night. I tried going to sleep at after 2.
After 3.
I didn't fall asleep till after 5. I just couldn't fall asleep. Whenever it's summertime and it's not really, really cold in my room, then I just don't sleep very well. I need lots of pillows and blankets, and it's just our pillows, I think Martina's fat head has mushed them all down into they feel like a bag of jeans, and they're just terrible.
It's worse than a bag of jeans. It's like a bag of cotton balls that someone just put inside of a pillowcase. Okay, I am pretty sure I know what this package is going to be about.
Do you now?
This is boobies. Get it? Get it? Boo. Boobies. Boobies. Okay, this is from Joe, and Joe said, enclosed are because of your recent Magic Mail Time videos. A, I hope it worked out Simon's favorite swear word correctly. And B, I hope I didn't offend anyone. Do you guys remember a couple Magic Mail Times ago, someone asked us what our favorite swear word is so that she could make it for us?
Oh!
I think that's what this is.
You have our favorite swear word. Okay, so let's see our favorite swear word.
We'll see.
All right, guys, I think I'm already now.
Are you?
Shioni says hi from Saitama. Sorry, yeah, Saitama. We have Emily who says hi from Australia.
Woo.
MG Harold who says hello from Florida. Grace Kim says I was studying for finals.
Josephine says they are riding their bicycle, but they will listen to us. Be careful!
Be careful!
Follow the laws. Obey
Watch
the
out
laws.
for that tree!
Watch out for that tree. George,
Okay.
George. Awkward tea in the house.
Oh.
Awkward. Okay, go. Question.
It says, thank you, Awkward Tea, for super chatting. It says, can't do as much as I did live stream, but I do have a question, though. What should I do for material gathering at Final Fantasy Brave Exvius? Hey, okay, I have to answer this question. Depends what kind of material you're trying to get. Are you looking for level 6 Awakening materials, or are you looking for level 4 Awakening materials? Because if you're looking for level 4, you should probably go to the Vortex of Desires, and you could unlock the materials
Is
there.
that a real location?
Yes, and then when you wind up doing that on the pro level, then you can get a lot of like holy crystals and sacred crystals. What's this? Oh, what's this? Hold on, I'm excited
I'm
now.
so happy.
What's this say? Oh my gosh.
Joe, you are the best.
This is
Joe,
amazing.
you are the best, Dan.
Dan, do you see?
That is beautiful.
It's so wonderful.
So I think just by showing this, then like our ad revenue for this video is gonna be like,
Just
no censorship.
Why? It says
It says thunder bunt.
Thunder bunt.
It's you bunt with thunder.
It's
You really
like
go like, ugh.
Twilight vampires, they only play baseball during the thunder time.
Oh, I forgot to cover the C. I just wrote Thunderstunt. Thunderstunt. It's German.
It's German for...
It's German for a bad person.
It's German for... We just say the same thing.
Okay. This is absolutely amazing. I'm taking these home. I'm not leaving these
Sorry,
here.
guys. I know
This is great.
Oh, this is lovely. Joe,
I want to keep answering. For level 6 Awakening materials, in 2 hours they're going to have a new event, a Mog King event, and if you wind up gathering a whole bunch of the blue Prismata, then you could transfer them for level 6 Awakening materials.
Coexistence said if you put them in your bathroom, it'll be funny.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I'll put it right above the toilet paper. It'll just like gently.
There you go.
Or I can put it above Memers' litter box.
This is gonna be great because tomorrow's my last day with my parents, and they want to be like a European family. So they want to come to our house and spend the day like sitting around a table and looking at each other and talking. So I'm not sure how we're gonna be able to explain this to them when they're like, "What, my son, my loving son? I am 72-year-old woman. What is Thundercunt?" Well, you see, Mom.
And you'll say it's German for kicking the ball very hard.
Yes.
It's like
the Thundercunt.
You know, like someone who's so powerful. It's a combination between
the
a crouch,
is thunder.
like crouching, and between bunting, and you kind of like come in at a crouch, and then you bunt, and no one sees it coming. And you sent us sushi and unicorn stickers, Joe.
I'm
this
very
is fantastic.
pleased
You are
with this.
talented.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for this wonderful package.
Nick and Koopa says, hi, Sir Martina. Same Nick and Koopa from last Super Chat. Woo woo! How are you guys? Well, today, not doing too
Tired.
great. This is our second coffee in like 45 minutes. This is going to keep us alive.
Thank you, Luna Eclipse, who said, Simon said a bad word.
I did it. It was the question is, also, have you ever watched Steven Universe?
I know all about Steven Universe from online pictures of him and the stars and like it seems like everything that we like, but we haven't. Is it available on iTunes or is it just like a Cartoon Network thing?
I'm not sure though because I was kind of worried because I only know Steven Universe because of the Tumblr sphere that talks about it, and there's some social justice issues that are happening with it. I don't know. It's supposed to get a lot of people angry for some reason. I just want to watch fun stuff like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm Jake Peralta, and I'm the biggest pervert in the universe. It's hilarious. Also, I want to know if it's okay to send cheese as long as it's waxed. Yes, you can send waxed cheese. I eat it all in my belly, and it'll be very nice.
Just remember what we said last time. If you send cheese, make sure you write cheese on the box so that when it arrives, we'll be like, there's cheese, get it in the fridge, stat, go, go, go. Because someone was going to send freshly baked cookies, and I'm like, you better write fresh baked cookies on that.
Oh, Vanessa Chan wants to know, do you watch Riverdale? Martina, you watched a couple episodes of it. Our friend is actually costume designer for it.
Yeah, she's the costume designer of Riverdale. What's funny is that I'm a massive Archie fan, and I believe you made fun of me for this.
Right.
Because Simon's like, we put out a tweet about this. He's like, who reads Archie comics?
Okay, nobody reads Archie comics unless they're 60 years old.
I was under the impression that
it's like reading material for them. You know, kind of like when you're young, you read those like Mr. Happy and those smiley books. Like, yeah, I'm Mr. Squarehead, I'm Mr. Strong. And if you're over 60, then you have to read Archie comics.
No, Archie comics they're amazing, and I have like a ridiculous collection. And I'd like to mention that Archie comics dealt with tons of social issues way before Marvel or anybody else did. They had the first gay character.
Okay.
And he didn't join with some like craziness. He was just a member of the school, and then he ends up running for student council, and he gets it. Like,
well, there was supposedly an issue with Riverdale because they didn't have Jughead eat any hamburgers.
Oh yeah,
and he loves his hamburgers. Yeah. So how authentic is it really? Well, it's not a cartoon, so step number one is kind of...
Well, it's a sexy version of Riverdale, so it's a bit shocking compared to what I'm used to reading, which is good, wholesome problem solving and stuff like that. Anyways, it's yeah, I'm only like 3 or 4 episodes in, but I read all the spoilers online, so now I'm like, thanks everyone.
Awkward Tea, thank you again for super chatting. You say, Keiki, honey, senpai, notice me! Martina, have you ever considered doing a collaboration with June's Kitchen?
It's funny you should say that. June and I have been talking actually a lot about that. We wanted to do like a cooking showdown because June is very good at cooking and he's got like a skill set that I don't have, but I do like cooking. And so I kept saying it would be funny if the two of us have a Japanese food cook-off, and then we bring it to like our neighbors and ask them to pick which one they like more, not knowing whose is who.
True.
Like blind taste test, and then it would be hilarious if like June gets like outvoted by me, and I'm like, I'm white, and so June's like, no.
Well, the most important thing of that collaboration is that June always has his cat, and I always make out with Memers, so we need to have the two of them snuggling.
The cats.
And I have to kiss both of them.
But his cats aren't very, like...
Yeah, his cats aren't very kissable. Memers is very kissable. Except
Memers
for Rose,
lazy
because
and
Rose
run.
keeps on harassing him.
Don't you bring that up.
Don't you bring that up! Don't you put that curse on me, Ricky Bobby!
Yes, exactly.
Metama Surbexu. I'm
going to say something that only people who have hair elastics will understand.
Yes.
I just heard the distinctive snapping sound of my hair elastic
It looks like it just
exploding.
started...
No, I felt it on the inside of my head. It went like this. It went... And so slowly the elastic's going to unravel, and then as this live chat goes on, my hair is going to slowly make its way down. Please continue.
And... Sorry, Metama, I'm having difficulty pronouncing your name. Probably because of the lack of sleep. It says, hello from Iowa. It's 1 a.m. here. I'm happy I was able to catch the live
Iowa.
Sorry. Steven Universe is amazing. Ignore Tumblr.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you for that.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of people in the comment section as well, I was reading, said that they are Steven Universe fans. So.
Okay.
We also started watching Mystic Hills.
Mystic Mountain with the
two little kids that go to their uncle's
with
weird
Louise
magic.
From Bob's Burgers.
Yeah,
She's in it, isn't she?
And that one was really quirky and funny.
Yes.
I liked all the clothing that she wears, and then I realized that she's a weirdo, and then I was like, that makes me a weirdo.
Jason Reedy says your last video was the best citrus overload. I gotta say, I'm really happy now that the video is published. It's a very good feeling for me to have that out there. I feel like the message was kind of an important one as well, and I just feel like watching that video just made me very happy. And I feel great that it's out there. Martina did 95% of the editing.
Thanks. You did the last 5%.
Well, I did employ stuff like sound mixing as well.
I'm not saying anything against it. I'm saying, yes, you waited to the end and then you did the last
I'm super happy that video is out there, and I'm glad that you liked it as well.
What's funny about it is that you would expect a chef like Suga to be a not humble, funny, great guy. Like, you'd expect somebody who worked with such a great chef and has so much experience and is good looking, speaks English and Japanese and French, and runs this restaurant, and everyone wants to go there. You'd think he'd be like this snobby, nicest guy.
All of the chefs that we've met that are like super successful and popular are incredibly humble, and it's very surprising to me.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Gravity Falls is what it was.
Yeah, Pink Debbie in our chat said Gravity Falls and her name is Mabel. Thank you.
Mabel, there you go.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Someone said watch Rick and Morty. Oh, we watch. We watch it.
We watch it. We watch it. We so watch it, girl. We watch it all the time. We rigidly watch it.
Watch it.
Whoa, all this milk is making me phlegmy. Gotta drink more coffee.
It's gonna be a crazy live chat, people. Okay, reach over and grab a package from the ground there.
Hello.
While you do that, I'm gonna say S. Walker, TTU, says, thoughts on XP Edition? At least on K-Pop Music Monday, you'd have given their English a 5 out of 5. EXP Edition, that's not that... Is that band from America? Yeah. Yeah, the one that someone made as a project, right? Thesis project. We talked about them when they first came out, actually, and we thought it was...
Well, when they were announced.
And they had, like, one song, I think, that they did. I don't know why people are so upset about it. It was literally invented as a project about K-pop.
It doesn't matter, guys. Stop. People that get offended, stop getting offended by it.
Just stop.
There's so many more important issues in the world. Really, people complain about stuff that actually matters.
Yeah.
Not about some shitty college project for K-pop. It's just, get over it. Anyhow. This package is from Daniel from Australia. Rose clapped so hard and she just booked her head on the wall because it's very profound what I just said. Ooh, this looks like something really nice. What is it? It's something soft. I like soft things.
Neko on our chat says XP is honestly good. I mean, I'm sure that they are honestly good because they were good at dancing. Like I remember seeing, except I remember our complaint now.
What?
Our complaint was when they first came out, they started too sexy, and that's not how K-pop groups start. K-pop groups never start shirtless and touching each other. They work their way up to that.
I don't know what to do with like girls. I'm so shy, and it's just like I'm trying to discover my sexuality.
And then 3 episodes later, they're all like,
"Oh yeah, girl, I'm gonna get nasty with you."
And then the next one, it becomes a serious song where they're all like singing and crying
and whatnot. So
morose.
they didn't
like
follow the what's it called? There's that term in English literature where you have like the climax and the resolution and the denouement. They didn't follow the heroic cycle or curve or whatnot. They didn't follow the K-pop curve. What's it say?
Okay.
Hang
on, I'm reading.
Okay.
This has like an Australian money note here.
I'm just gonna open this. Hello. Oh.
She has made us slack bombers. These are jackets made from linen and have no lining, and they can be worn trans-seasonally. Oh, that's never a word I've ever heard. And they drape better without all the padding. It's all about layering in Melbourne, and so I like making clothes that layer well. Originally, Martina was going to get a shrug I designed, but I figured these jackets are wearable for now. I hope you guys like them.
You made a jacket?
What?
That's dope. I'm going to try
Daniel,
this on right now.
This is from Daniel. Daniel.
When I first saw you, I knew that you had a hole in your heart. No, it's a flame in your heart.
I said flame in your heart.
I said hole in your heart.
Which is great because Daniel signed this as your gay best friend from Australia.
Oh. Well, this.
Daniel, you amazing, talented creature, you. Look at this.
Right, nice.
How did you make this? Do you have an Etsy shop? You didn't mention anything here.
Well, it says tag is on the back.
Okay, let's find out.
Is this Australian money? Like real Australian money?
No, I did the same thing.
Oh, okay. Nuts.
Daniel Hindson.
Hinson.
But I'm saying it so people can find it online. He's a designer. Okay. 27 silver stitches at gmail.com. Guys, 27 silver stitches if you want to support Phil and Nasties.
There you go.
You know, you guys have been sending us some incredible homemade stuff, like even the stitching that we got.
The Thunder Cunt is just amazing. You need to make a shop that just sells that.
But you guys send us these amazing things, and then all we get is the letter that we try to show you guys. I wish there could be a way that we could somehow like list all the talented things and be like, these people are this, and so if you like the earrings, you can go there. Or like, I'm trying to figure out what we can do.
I don't think this pattern goes with my shirt today.
Not today.
That goes with yours though.
Oh, mine looks
great.
great.
Yours looks great. But for today, I need something.
If you guys have sent us something, feel free to post up on our Facebook wall. Like, I'm not going to take it. We only take down ads that people are like, you know, do you want to see singles? I'm like, that's going down. But if you make something like this, like Daniel, feel free to post on our Facebook wall, like, I'm Daniel from the live stream, and like, check out my stuff. I would love to be able to support you guys that way. In fact, a lot of the designs that we have hired Nasties.
True.
That sent us fan mail.
Exactly.
The stickers, these cardboard, everything, and we're like, you guys are amazing. We hired them. Pete.
Yes, Pete has a beard, right?
Like,
He's
so
great.
a lot of people send us fan mail, and
Maud
then we take
from Netherlands
Maud
as
from
well,
Netherlands.
right?
Actually, I think almost everything was designed through fans that sent us something. So please, like, let's support each other this way.
I'm gonna say thank you to Louisa Caldron for super chatting, who says, I'd send Simon a package full of Final Fantasy merch. Yes! If I didn't love it too, may I send some fan art? What's your favorite Final Fantasy character of all time? Mine's Vincent Valentine. Ooh, Vincent Valentine from Final Fantasy VII, the moody guy that you find in a coffin. Anyhow, my favorite character of all time probably has to be... that's so tough because I always want to go with Final Fantasy VII. But now that I'm playing Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, I really like Orlando because he's like super OP. I would probably say... Cloud? I don't know, Cloud? Yuffie? Yeah... Tifa. No, Tifa has amazing boobs. I'm going to go with Tifa. The best boobs out of any video game ever. I'm going to have to go with her.
Or there was Tifu.
There's Tifu! Whoa, I'm so much louder in this room than I expected to be. Dan's wearing headphones. Oh, he's listening to something else.
Okay, good. He's not listening to us.
That's fine. Okay. So there you go. My favorite character is Tifa.
Ashley Oliveira says, watching you guys from home while making my cosplay costume of Little Witch Academia.
Oh.
That's really big on Netflix right now. I see it happening all the time.
It seems like there's so much more dead space on your side as opposed to mine. The camera's pointing right at you.
There is.
So
That's why
I'm just gonna snuggle up here.
Well, I slowly moved over towards you.
Ducky. Okay.
I can't because you're such a loud talker, and I only have one ear left.
But your right ear is deaf, right?
Right, but it hurts. It
it
physically.
hurts. Okay, so I'm just
my
gonna,
ear hurts, and I've got buns. Boys
I'm
don't
gonna be
understand. This is one of those, like, you can't ruffle the hair. You can like, this area's fine. But
You want me to touch this area on you?
No,
Is that what
I
you're
don't-
saying? Touch this area?
No.
Okay. What kind of videos is going
Did
to
you
become?
already say hi to Kim Taeyong?
No, I didn't.
Kim Taeyong says, hey you guys, I've watched your videos for so long. You're amazing. Stay awesome just the way you are. Love you guys and I hope you're doing well. I feel like this could be a song. I love you just the way you are. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, we're really losing our minds.
We're losing
here.
our
losing
marbles.
our
Losing
minds.
our minds.
Losing our minds.
Remember this live stream and are losing our minds.
Hey, I have a story I want to tell.
Well, let me just quickly say
Okay.
a shout out to Sean Neal,
Okay.
who says, "Oh my God, from Atlanta, I can't believe I finally made a live chat. I love you guys, and your videos always brighten my day."
We really liked Atlanta. Atlanta was super fun.
Atlanta was awesome. We needed to stay longer, but I would have gotten fatter because I loved Bojangles, y'all.
And Atlanta had like the Airbnb that we rented was great because they had that one little son that like had like half of his face was closed, and the other half was like, "Arr!"
Or it was those like, you know, those mime faces where like happy and sad, and they like put it together, so you couldn't tell if he was happy or sad.
So we made up this voice, and
Yeah.
that kind of reminds us of Atlanta the whole time because we use voices randomly throughout the day. And like, oh, I
Do you want
remember
to
that
tell a
voice.
story?
I want to tell a story about my parents.
Yep.
My
You do that,
parents,
I'm gonna open a
my
package.
parents have been here for almost 2 weeks now. I'm super happy. They're 72 years old, and I was really worried when my mom came here that she wouldn't like any of the food because she only eats chicken in Canada. But she's eating lots of things. She's eating sushi. We also took my parents to Sukalabo, which the video you saw yesterday. Except we didn't film my parents yesterday because it doesn't matter. The whole point is that my parents actually told me
And that was
like
it.
that. My mom also has bad lungs, but they wound up telling me that when they watch our videos, they're always like, Simon, you always over exaggerate. You say that this is the best this, the best this, the best this, the best this, and they thought I was full of it. But now that they're here in Japan, my dad's like, I understand what you mean. Everything that he's had has literally been the best thing that he's ever had in that respected field.
Well, let me tell you what I wanted to add to that.
There you go.
What people don't realize is, if we film a video of a place, it's not like we had nothing else to film, and it
No.
was like we're forced into filming this one location.
We got so many things we can film
So we filmed the video there because it was awesome.
because we want to share
So
it.
if back to back to back videos, it's us saying this is awesome, this is
Yeah.
awesome. So we ate things between that maybe weren't awesome.
Exactly.
And so we didn't share it. Also, listen very carefully to what we say in our videos because sometimes we'll talk about a place being awesome, but we may not say that the food is awesome. We might be like, this is a fun place to come, it's got a good vibe, right? Like Chirikizoku, the food there is good, but it's not
Chirikizoku
great.
isn't the best food out there. No.
We weren't like, this is the best thing you're ever going to put in your mouth. It's amazing.
No.
Like, no, it's good food.
No, but I really enjoy it.
Me too. I enjoy it all the time, but I'm
Still,
not going to
yeah.
go there and be like, this is the greatest thing. But those menchi meat cutlets from Kichijoji,
Yep. I just massive Zoroed all over you.
you just burped something meaty. Oh, you had a meatball from Sukiya.
We had Sukiya again today.
Okay.
Suki.
Suki. You
Okay.
take this. This is from Emma.
Okay,
Emma's
Emma.
from Finland. Finland in the house. Anyone from Finland? She's been a fan since 2012, and she had a very unfortunate situation.
Creamy chicken soup.
We came to Finland for TrackOn. She was in Japan for exchange.
Oh.
Then we came to Osaka,
Uh-huh.
and then she had classes and couldn't make it.
Oh.
So she says there's like this back and forth.
Chicken noodle soup, which is very good for cold season.
Iced coffee and mud cake. I've never ever heard of that. Have you
Me
guys ever
neither.
heard of this in your life?
Mud cake?
Mud cake. Oh my god, dark chocolate with salty caramel crunch, 85%. This is
Salty caramel. Okay, that's what I want to try.
This
Some
is
salty
a
caramel.
dream.
Salty caramel crunch. Let's try this.
And Simon,
Leader, best for you.
can you pronounce that for me?
Hasselpakina. Pachme toffee. Handmade.
The rest is it all in English.
Okay.
Okay, while you open that up.
Nick and Koopa.
Nick and Koopa said, Steven Universe is full of amazing life lessons, character growth, action, and it can be a wonderful emotional roller coaster, and it's made you tear up. Okay, so it is, like, I've heard this kind of rumor about the show, so definitely we're going to check it out then.
We already answered that. Roger Chen. I'm Joy.
Bianca, I know my bun is falling out. Bianca's like, your bun! Don't touch it. Don't touch
Come on,
it.
girl.
You never
Come on,
touch a
girl.
bun.
Come on. Never touch a bun. You never touch a bun.
You never touch a bun. It's crazy.
Roger Chan says, hi again. Thanks for teaching advice. Thanks for teaching advice last week. Oh, thank you for being with us last week. Have you ever watched You're the Worst? It's such a good show, so real and painful, but also hilarious with totally relatable. Never even heard
I've
of
never
You're the
even
Worst.
heard of that.
We're
I-
so out of touch with a lot of the TV shows.
Let us know in the
Wait a
comment
second.
section if you have heard of the show
It's
before.
time for your confession.
What confession?
What's the new TV show that you've totally fallen in love with?
No,
Why don't you tell everybody?
I'm not ready
Where you've
to
been-
share it.
Where you've been? No, girl. I'm sorry. It's sharing time.
Star
Open up
Trek?
your heart. No, girl. That's an old one. What's the new one?
Oh, I'm gonna delete this really bad comment. Holy shit. Thank you, Awkward, for deleting that. That was surprisingly bad. Who writes that? Anyhow, love, you can't be distracted.
Everyone's like, spammer.
Okay, love, hey, what's your favorite show now?
So
Starts with a G.
So recently I got accidentally into Glee.
Uh-huh.
And I absolutely hate musicals.
Yep.
Like, hate musicals.
Hate them so
when we
much.
were living in Korea, our very good friends would have Glee nights. And they'd be like, Martina, do you want to come? And I'd be like, ha ha ha. No. And so I'd never go because I just hate musicals.
Yep.
The only thing I've ever heard about Glee is it's a musical.
Yeah.
Guess what? I'm not watching it.
No.
Glee is not a musical. It turns into Glee.
It's so much more. Don't you guys understand? It's so much more than just. No, wait. It's more.
Up where they play all day in the sun.
What is it? What is it, girl?
Okay.
Tell everyone what it is.
First of all, it's really well edited. I've shown you some scenes.
No, the editing is
clever.
Really top notch.
As someone who edits,
Yes.
I really appreciate it.
I super appreciate it. The
Music
humor there
cues,
is top notch.
Music cues are brilliant, like
Yeah.
when they would like splash the like things in people's faces.
When they had the da da da.
Yeah, they have really good music cues. And the Sue, the woman who does the cheerleading, is hilarious and says some of the most hilarious, inappropriate rants I've ever heard.
Yep.
And the music only comes in when it should. So the reason why I hate musicals is because this is a musical. This chocolate looks pretty good. It looks pretty good.
Who likes a pretty good? The good is pretty.
And I hate that. But Glee is like... Rose keeps hitting her head
this
on
is the
TV.
second time you bumped your head right there. How many times is it going to take until you finally learn? Rose.
Okay. Hang on, let me finish this.
Go for it.
The point is that it has a really cool plot that's running through the whole thing, and the only part the singing comes in is during the singing part, where they're like practicing singing for the club, the Glee club. So if I knew that, and they have really cool, redone a cappella versions of songs. So I'm like way out of the loop. Someone in the comment section said...
Sorry.
Cough away from
Can I have that water?
The whole thing.
Is this for anybody else or just for us?
It is. Pour it in here.
Oh god, it's gonna taste like diluted milk.
Thank you. Patricia Pinto says, Martina, I hate musicals too, but I like Glee as well.
Hey, I like Cap Train tea. Why don't you say that, girl?
Simon is good looking.
Oh, yeah, that's like the first time anyone ever said that because everyone's like, everything's so pretty. But now...
Yum13579 says, Glee is a roller coaster of happy and sad tears. I literally have already teared up watching this show.
They had that great episode yesterday with the deaf choir.
Yep,
it was?
That came from another school.
Was so impressive.
Oh my god, and they sang Imagine, and I was like... So
that was really... Rose, do you watch Glee? No?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm way behind on everything. I like only just discovered RuPaul's Drag Race last year, and everyone's like, "What?"
Oh, but
and
you're fully caught up, except for season 9.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, I'm catching up on all these different things.
Okay.
Okay. So let's get back to the comment section.
So White Bunny Kisses.
White Bunny Kisses says, Martina, there's a Sailor Moon Stars musical in September 8th to 18th in Tokyo. I'd love for you to watch it. For all of us SM fans, vicariously living through you. I don't know if Simon would
live
ever...
stream it.
Oh, yeah,
Let's go there, live stream it. Totally legal. They would love that.
That's amazing that they're doing one on Sailor Moon Stars, because Sailor Moon Stars are from a different... You don't even know the Sailor Moon Stars, do you? They're the 3 girls that came... Why are you scrunching away? You talk about Final Fantasy all the time.
Because Final Fantasy is legitimately amazing. Scientifically proven. By peer-reviewed articles.
BuzzyGirl41, thank you for sending us a little bit of a fan chat donation there. Graylin... Huch. Okay, go. You guys are awesome. I drool on my keyboard every time there's a food-related video. My boyfriend and I are making okonomiyaki using the video.
That's great.
Pancha.
Sorry, I'm going to try to go drink some water.
You want to go cough out loudly? What he meant to say was, I'm going to go cough 2 seconds away from the table. It's okay, ducky. Okonomiyaki is actually, like, once you get the hang of it, it's super easy to make, right? And then you can add whatever you want to it. Don't forget the cheese. Really, really good. Princess of Darkness 17.
Hi, Princess of Darkness.
Greetings again. Good to see you. I'm actually making my Luna Freya cosplay
Ooh.
at the moment. My husband and I are cosplaying the final scene. No spoilers. Do you think Final Fantasy 13 ended properly? 15. And what do you think of Luna and Noctis?
I think it was one of the most profound endings I've ever seen in any Final Fantasy. I was super satisfied, super emotional. It's not just in terms of video game, but just in terms of like
literature and narrative. I think it's one of my favorite stories ever. It's great.
It was my favorite Final Fantasy story.
Exactly.
So, and I've seen you play a lot of them.
You've seen me play lots of them. Hey, it's really, really good. Dan hasn't played it yet, eh? Because I was supposed to let him borrow my PlayStation, but then it broke.
Yep.
So
Disney.
So.
I didn't get a chance to say thank you to Emma. I'm so sorry, Emma. Thank you so much for this package. You know I love me some chicken soup. She also included instructions in the back because this is written in Finnish. That caramel chocolate was delicious and amazing.
So.
How come?
It was a little dry. Sometimes with like chocolate
is that why you're
is
coughing
too old.
so much?
Could be.
Simon turned his back and like shoveled back a powdered soup when I wasn't paying attention.
Louisa Caudron, I'm loving all the Final Fantasy super chats here, by the way. You're making me so very happy with all this. And Louisa says, I tried playing Dirge of Cerberus, but it was impossibly hard for a noob like myself. It just, Dirge of Cerberus, I didn't like as a game altogether. It wasn't what I wanted in Final Fantasy. You just like used Vincent, who's a kick-ass character, and you made a kind of lame game out of it, so I wasn't very happy with it at all. Thank you. You can go.
White Bunny Kisses said that Final Fantasy 15 ending was emotional for her.
Oh, super emotional.
Yeah, I agree.
Sunny Sheed says, San Martino, come to Anime North. When is Anime North?
What is Anime North?
I no, it's an anime convention in Toronto.
Oh, it's in Toronto?
It's in Toronto, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what day it is. I know that we're going to be in Toronto beginning of June. So, I'm like, pretty soon. What day is it today?
We're flying.
It's the 19th, yeah.
Yeah, we're flying out May 31st. My mom's actually having surgery again. So I'm going down to help out with the family. And then we will happen to be there for our 10-year wedding anniversary.
We've been married for almost 10 years.
That's nuts.
Love is the moment.
Love is more than the moment. Love is like 10 years
Love
at
is
least,
always.
or longer. It really feels like we're dating, I'll be honest with you.
You know, even sometimes like we just like walk around and like we do random things. Like today Martina like saw a woman walking and she had like
Sorry, I
little
just like
glasses
your
on.
sentence. Sometimes people just walk around and just do things. I'm like,
Sorry, this
like
no.
every
Listen,
human.
but listen.
Okay.
There's a point. And there's a woman
Flush it out.
walking and she had little gloves on and she had a really big yawn and Martina's like, wow, that woman yawned like a bunny, like those really satisfying like. And then when I did that, Martina's like, I love you so much.
You're so cute.
You're so cute. And we just randomly tell each other that we love each other for little things because it's important.
It is important. People forget. People get married or date or have friends and forget that they're important. And you gotta tell the person they're important. Because what would happen if they're not in your life? You'd be really sad.
I think you're really special.
I think you're special too.
You're really special.
I hate your coffee. It's so loud.
I'm such a bad cougher. I don't know why. It just stuck right here. Every cough I do ends right here, but there's this little tingle right here that I just can't stop.
What?
Get
How about
out.
this?
What?
You said you'd get up and clear your throat, but you actually just stood right beside me and just coughed
Well,
loudly.
because I miss talking to all these people. It's
Okay.
just so difficult for me to
Drink some
separate.
water, go into the room where Dan's trying to be quiet, and then go cough on Dan. Get it out, Ducky.
Hey,
Do
Dan.
Dan.
Dan, can't you tip? Dan, can't you tip?
Dan can get it! Our favorite thing of last... Yeah.
I got paper stuck on my foot.
Okay, Simon's adhered to things. You're good, buddy. You're good, my big buddy. Okay. Fuzzy Mohawk says, unagi. What up? I'm not sure what that means. I do like unagi. It's quite delicious. It's eel. I like it on top of rice bowls. It's very, very delicious. Perhaps that was it. Vanessa Chen says, when you guys get into a relationship, do you always have to make decisions your partner in priority? How do you not make your relationship define your and stay yourself?
Sorry, let me see.
Let's try that again. Okay.
When you guys get into a relationship, do you always have to make decisions your partner in
I'm thinking
priority?
like making your partner
How do you
priority.
not make your relationship define your identity and stay yourself? Well, this is what I believe a lot of people... Okay, so we have a very different take on relationships than most people. And for me,
yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
For me, my relationship defines my identity. That's the career path that I want to do. A lot of people let their jobs define their identity. They're like, I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, and that's who they are. And they sometimes just like have spouses or they have girlfriends or significant others, but they don't actually dedicate themselves to it. I dedicate myself to being a husband. That's what I want to be. And I derive more satisfaction out of being a good husband than out of being a teacher, out of being a YouTuber, out of being a lawyer, out of being an athlete. The most satisfaction I have is when I see Martina happy, is when I see her smiling. And I want to do the best that I can in order to bring that about, simply because I like being happy, and nothing makes me happier than seeing other people happy. So that defines my identity. And I know that some people aren't
Am I
okay
supposed
with
to
that.
be like, me too, yo?
No, because some people are just like, no, like they have their careers and they just have relationships on the side.
Right.
And then when the relationships don't
Okay,
work well,
hold
then
up.
sometimes they think like, well, why isn't it working? Well, it's because some people just don't dedicate themselves to their relationships as much as I believe they should.
Right. I'm going to slow this down for a second, and I'm going to say that it depends on the situation, because, like, I just truly believe not everyone is meant to be in a long-term relationship or get married. Like,
Exactly.
you can be in a long-term relationship as long as the two of you are on the same plane of understanding.
Yep.
The difference is that when we met each other, we were interested in making each other happy.
Yeah.
That was something that we were personally interested in. But some people are interested in their career, and they might meet someone else who says, I'm also interested in my career. And then the two of them say, I'm glad we understand each other.
Right.
As long as they understand each other and they say, you know, I'm really busy because I've got my job, and the other person says, me too, I totally get that.
Right.
That's fine. The problem is a lot of the times you have an imbalance.
Yeah.
Where one person says, oh, I'm interested in you, but secretly they're much more interested in their career.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So as long as you see eye to eye in your relationship, you don't have to be constantly like, you know, as lovey-dovey squishy as we are. That's just our personal thing that we love with each other.
That's our love language,
right.
you could
But
say.
some people just need to be more upfront with it. And so if you meet somebody who, for you, it's important, let's say, to go out on the weekends and hang out with them, and they say, oh, well, it's more important for me to hang out with my buddies, then you're not in the right relationship.
Yeah.
Because then you're asking them to change. You can ask them to be like, well, I'd like to spend more time with you. But if after a long time they just don't enjoy doing that, then that's the wrong relationship. There needs to be like a balance in what people want in a relationship.
And I also
you know?
believe that like some of the things that I read in the comments is, I'm not sure, maybe people are just not wording it the right way, but people are like, oh, I want to have a spouse like Simon, or I want to have a spouse like Martina. And I always hear the language of, I want to have a spouse like someone. Nobody ever says, I want to be a spouse like somebody. They just want to have it, but they don't necessarily want to have the work towards it. They want to have somebody be nice to them, but they don't necessarily have that drive themselves to try to make someone else happy.
The two of us, you know, we work on our relationship. Like if I do something at home that annoys Simon, very simple. For example, when I get home, I used to be this way. I would take off my earrings, pull out my hair clips, and just like scatter them throughout the house, like a secret crumb message. My little bird's trying to pick it up. And Simon would say to me, that really bothers me that you're doing that. Can you please put them in one place? And at first I was kind of like, well, this is what I do. This is who I am. And I thought about it and I'm like, it's not that hard for me to just gather all my bobby pins and hair clips and put them in a basket. And I said, would it be okay if I just have like a little basket to put them in instead? Simon goes, cool. So I worked on that, and that made Simon a lot happier.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't care if there's hair clips scattered everywhere, but it does make Simon feel sad. So this is a small example of me trying to like, you know, make myself better. And we do those kind of things throughout a relationship.
And I also think that people very strongly, very violently defend the idea of their identity and who they are and their traits. And they're always like, this is who I am, deal with it. And a lot of people don't understand that identity is fluid. We change. I'm so different than who I was as a teenager. I'm so different than who I was like as a university student. I'm so different than who I was as a teacher. And every year I change into somebody else. So I'm not going to violently adhere to some of the habits that I have because I know that they all change.
I mean, like, obviously we're not saying, you know, if you like to eat ice cream and your significant other doesn't, that you should say, yeah, I don't like ice cream either. We don't mean it like that.
No.
We just mean it like, if there's something that you guys can work on, make an effort to work on it.
There you go.
Oh, okay, that was a long answer.
That was a long answer.
So here's what I'm going to say. A couple
Yes.
people in the comment section were saying that we are only answering the super chat comments, but
No.
actually that question was from a normal chatter.
That was from a
so
normal
we're
chatter.
we're going back and forth between the two of you guys to try to
Exactly.
see, but the super chatter ones are disappearing, so we got to make
We're
sure
trying
that
to
we
answer the
answer
super chatters
those.
as well.
So we're
Okay.
definitely going back and
So
back.
we're pretty far behind. So we did the Yonagi. Did we do Sammy Speaks? Did you do that when I was gone?
No, I did not.
So, hey, Simon Martina, my channel is super close to 50K. It would be awesome if you could give a little shout out. Username is Sammy Speaks.
Sammy Speaks.
SammieSpeaks. Sammy Speaks. Go check out Sammy Speaks' channel. I haven't necessarily checked it out
So
yet
I
because
hope it's not something
I
bad.
hope it's not the pornos.
Sammy Speaks kicking puppies, and we're like, no,
Ah.
no,
Ah.
definitely not.
Okay.
Say about that. Captain Train T says, Simon, is your middle name Summer? Because you're hot. Hey, you got a second.
Simon
Happy.
Summer Stosky, SSS. For sizzling.
Crystal Hugo says, hello from the middle of nowhere. Do you have any decent apps for learning Japanese?
Yeah, what apps
Yes.
are you using?
I would recommend Mind Snacks, which is our favorite app that we started with.
Right.
I can't remember if it was a pay app or not, but if we had to pay for it, I would pay for it.
Oh, it's great.
It's fantastic. It's especially when you're like traveling on the subway or the train. I'm always trying to use it instead of like being on Reddit or something. So it's called Mind
What are you trying to say?
Snacks. Nothing. Captain plays Final Fantasy on the train. You don't watch Reddit. reread it.
Final Fantasy Brave Exvius is really good.
Okay. Nick and Koopa again says, when I send waxed, sharp, aged cheddar, that's right, speak dirty to me, the good stuff. I might also include my family's 100-plus-year-old secret homemade mac and cheese recipe for you guys to try. But it's secret. Dan and company can has some too.
But the thing is, Dan doesn't really appreciate mac and cheese the way we
North
appreciate
Americans
mac and cheese. All of our British friends don't really know mac and cheese very well.
Dan, what was it you asked us? You were like, is mac and cheese like a college thing? And I was like, just get out.
Just get out. Just don't speak to me. I couldn't
it's
even.
more than a college thing.
No, I can't even look him in the eyes right now. Okay, just like this hurts. Okay.
We'll share some. Fine.
Oh my gosh, we're falling so far behind here. Okay, where'd that go? Oh my gosh. Where we go? Cassie Kim, here we go.
Here we go.
Hi, Simon Martina. Love from Samchok.
Oh!
Do you guys still keep up with K-pop? What do you think of Not Today? Are there any foods you miss from Korea?
Okay, you can do your K-pop answer first, which is...
No.
Yes.
Over. K-pop over. For me no more. You know what? I like Psy's new songs, and every once in a while, like, you just discovered that really cool Korean
artist.
So I'm more interested in, like, the non-pop side of Korean music.
We've always been interested in, we've always listened to indie music. We went to see Neon Bunny when she came to Japan.
When she came to Tokyo, it was a great show.
Yeah.
She had a whole bunch of, like, fanboys in the audience as well.
That were Japanese, that were,
really
like,
charming.
doing the
They actually
cheering.
recorded her, and then when they left, like, we were actually walking behind them on the street, and they're, like, still, like, listening to the performance that they recorded.
It was amazing,
It was great.
Yeah. I think that, like, for me, I still keep up with bands like Big Bang, because I always love Big Bang. Almost every band that I've ever liked has disintegrated, so it's not like they're around anymore.
Right.
But Big Bang is still rocking it. The F It song, right? Because I can't say
Fax It.
Fax It. The Fax It song, I think, is one of the most well-crafted K-pop songs.
You know what?
Ever. And the music video is exactly what we talked about for K-pop music.
You just touched my nipple?
I didn't.
Did you just touch my nipple?
It's like
on camera.
No.
How dare you? How dare you?
Anywho, do you remember for K-pop Music Mondays we used to complain about how they never filmed music videos in actual Korea, in real Korea?
Right.
And the Big Bang music video was real Korea, like down weird alleyways and in weird rooms that were exactly Korean houses. And they went to a Korean like Ajuma club rather than like a trendy set club. Everything about that video and song was great. That's my story.
This next question.
Wait, what do you miss from Korea?
Oh, what food do I miss from
Kimchi,
Korea?
samgyeopsal, sundubujjigae, naengmyeon, bibimbap.
I definitely miss kimchi that's affordable.
Yes.
Because all the kimchi that we find in supermarkets is grossly sweet.
Yeah.
But there's one Korean place in what's it called? In the Atri. That's close to the subway station, and they have Korean people actually there, and we get kimchi from them. Except it's so expensive. So kimchi is more of just like a, hey, I kind of feel nostalgic. Let me have some kimchi. There you go.
You still eat it in all your food, though.
Oh yeah, I added to lots of my food.
Fuzzy Mohawk says, Attack on Titan and Takashi Miike and Baby Metal. I think that was like an anime suggestion. But Baby Metal
Baby
is
Metal's Baby Metal is very animated. They're very like energetic. Boobalupalus says, good morning from the UK. Going to Japan for a honeymoon next year. Congratulations. Are there any restaurants in Tokyo we shouldn't miss? What shouldn't you miss? I would definitely say Saitamaya is a phenomenal experience. I don't know a single person that went there that didn't enjoy themselves thoroughly.
Is Gome the Akita beef one, right?
Gome is the Akita beef one.
If you have it in the budget, we've had a lot of people message us and say that they saved it for like a special occasion.
Yeah.
Gome is not cheap.
No, it's not a cheap place.
It is a full course like experience.
It's something that
so
you just...
if you're looking for something special, also recommendation, go to the, what was the hotel that had the afternoon special? Not the Hilton, the for
Park
your birthday.
Hyatt?
Yes,
Park Hyatt, yeah.
The Park Hyatt at Shinjuku has a lunch special, so you don't even need to be at the hotel.
Right.
And the lunch special is so beautiful. It comes like it's a little tiny set. I think it was like $30 or something, and it can go up to 80 depending on what course you want. But the view of the city is phenomenal. So if you don't want to stay at the hotel because it's pricey, just go for lunch, and it's fantastic. That's my suggestion. Yes. Sorry, people in the other comment section are like, go Curry, go there. I'm like,
Coco Curry, of course. But, like, you know how much... I actually just filmed something recently in Coco Curry again, so you can see some more Coco Curry coming up very soon. Yes,
Simon's parents. Oh, Sapphire Shawl. Okay, of course it says Shawl Rain. Says, what about Shiny? Did you like One of One? I love Shiny still.
Never heard it.
Hey, Rose, did you like One of One?
It was so good.
got a shawl in the house over here.
The
But-
whole album was so
But I
good.
really like Shiny.
Was
as
it
well.
Rose, or do you just like them
was.
because they're good-looking
It
boys?
was.
I actually preferred Taemin's solo song that he did with the Japanese dancer. Did you see
Oh my
that
God,
one?
yes.
It's in a live show. Was amazing. Like, I mean, that's what I want to see: talented people doing things, not just like going along with like the emotions. Like,
Hey,
I'm
if
tired of that.
Taemin was in ancient Greek times, he'd be the Taeminotaur.
good one, Ducky.
Thank you.
I liked it a lot. I did. I liked it a lot. I'll be honest.
So clever with my cheesy dad jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Paintballer says, "Witness me, San Martino. You're my new spirit animal. You have forever replaced Val Kilmer,
Take it, Val Kilmer. Suck it.
old awesome Val Kilmer,
Okay, I was gonna.
not new fat Val Kilmer. It's a really big deal."
I was gonna say because my head in my picture right now. I'm like, what has Val Kilmer done recently? But
He recently did an AMA. I'm pretty sure on Reddit,
yeah,
like a couple
Val
days
Kilmer
ago.
used to be so cool. Like he was part of like when we were growing up. Like Val Kilmer came out and you're like, whoa, and then he just kind
I
of
think
stopped.
you know what I think made Val
existing.
Kilmer so popular? His name, because that's a badass name.
It is.
Val Kilmer.
What's your name? Val.
Val
Last name?
Kilmer.
Mr.
You know, every
Kilmer.
time any of our friends are about to have babies, I always tell them to name their kid Fight Master. Because if you name your kid Fight Master, he is guaranteed to be the coolest person ever. I was born with the name Simon. It was a struggle with the name Simon, okay? My parents stacked the deck against me right from birth. But you give your child a name like Fight Master, regardless of their gender, you give them Fight Master, they're going to be an amazing person and
They
people
either
will love
they either
them.
get picked on, in
Yeah.
which they know how to fight, or
Right.
they don't get picked on because everyone's
Yeah.
afraid of them, and then it's a win-win. We got a nice one here. Please
Okay.
pronounce my last name. Love you guys. Go for it, Joseph.
Oh, Joseph Madlangbayan. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I think it did so.
He's like not even close.
Oh, Art of Rain says, Simon, you need to try playing Horizon Zero Dawn. It's freaking fantastic. I've seen lots of like videos from it. It looks super cool, and I'd love to play it sometime soon. Maybe one day if I get bored of Final Fantasy Brave Exodus, but I can't because it's so challenging.
So we got a question here from Aaron for you, and below it, Awkward T, who's going to balance this out. So you go first. You go first with Aaron for you.
Super Chat Final Fantasy questions. Can we just call this a Final Fantasy Super Chat? Why don't you just go? Just go.
But
This is me.
But Awkward,
Just go.
Awkward T says, I shall balance the super chat with this. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by
And then right
daylight.
below it, Junko Meijia says
Says
Sailor Moon. So there's a little bit of a battle
Thank you,
between
guys.
Final
You
Fantasy and
can't-
Sailor Moon.
You guys can't see.
No, you can't
But
see up there.
I got a package from someone, but there was no letter in it. It just said Martina. But
Okay. So Aaron for you says, Simon, how excited are you for Final Fantasy 14 expansion Stormblood? I'm super hyped and I can't wait. I've been raiding all week to get the best slot gear to get ready. I haven't played Final Fantasy 14 in so long. I really, really do want to get back into it because I thoroughly enjoyed it. But right now, every playing moment that I have is on Brave Exvius. It just, I'm so hooked. Like, I actually just, like, even go to the subreddit and I just read about it all the time because I'm trying to get strategies because they have new bosses. And usually, like, with other Final Fantasies, you could just button mash if you get strong enough for bosses. But with Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, you have to, like, readjust your team and you have to think of strategies. You have to use characters that you leave on the bench so you can have, like, specific buffs and whatnot. It's super challenging, so I love it.
that's all the time you have. I showed my Sailor Moon collection. I'm sorry. You know what we're going to do?
What?
We'll think of this up. We'll think
Okay.
of this
We'll
up.
think of this up. Hey, you know
Hey.
what we're doing? We do the think of this up.
I'm going to think of something where Simon only has a certain amount of time to talk about Final Fantasy. So, like, for example, I have to
17
do
minutes is
something
enough.
like I have to solve a connect the dot puzzle.
Uh-huh.
I haven't played connect the dots in a long time.
You know what we haven't done in a long time? Open a package.
Okay, you open up a
Okay.
package.
Did you call it a package?
Well, it's a
Open the package!
It's a factual package
Uh-huh.
that's being. See what I'm saying? It made sense actually.
Oh, this is from within Japan.
Ghost Horse said, "Simon, tell us a dad joke."
Wait.
Mhm.
Wait.
Mhm.
If you were a house, what would you wear?
I don't know.
A dress.
What?
Is this in a dress?
Oh, an address.
You wanted a dad joke! You just got a dad joke!
We opened this
Yeah,
already.
I know.
This
Did
is-
we?
Yes, we did. This is that amazing cushion that the girl
Oh.
made for us. This is in the wrong location.
So then why is this in the unopened packages?
Because it was meant to be stuffed with stuffings.
Ah, so desu ne.
I'll just move this off to the side.
Okay, do you have
There
another
is-
package on your
beside you,
side?
all that stuff down there.
Oh, the stuff down here. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
That wasn't a dad joke. A dad joke is like, wait, I can do this.
Do it. Go ahead.
Wait, I can do this. I
Red
can do
Ren,
this.
hello, made it to the live chat this time. Thank you, Red Ren. You keep thinking.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
No.
Knock,
nope,
knock.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock knock.
Nope.
Knock knock.
Nope.
Rose, knock knock.
No.
Not home.
Well, you know what? You know what I have? Our door. If you ding dong it, I can see a camera, and I see the punchline to this joke already at the door, and I'm gonna say no, answer door.
Konnichiwa.
Sorry. Do you speak
Banana
English?
desu.
No, I don't answer the door.
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? Memers is like, I'm leaving.
Memers left. That's how bad it
I-
was.
I hate this joke.
Hi,
I
Sam, Martina,
hate it.
and Dan. My name is Rosie. Oh, Cybernetic Rose on YouTube. Oh, Cybernetic Rose, awesome. I just want to send you some mail and thank you. Your videos mean so much to me. Oh my gosh. You live in Northern California, USA.
Anyone else from California in the
Oh
house?
my gosh. Cybernetic Rose, it's so great to see a package from you.
To see it on paper. We're used to seeing your name.
Oh, okay, I don't want to
okay.
read this all right now.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. You know. I love the Starburst jelly beans.
Our instro liked my joke. Thank you very much. Agatha said the address joke made her laugh.
Thank you. It was a good one. And it was a dad joke.
We got lots of Cali jokes in the house here.
California.
Silly nom noms.
Well, there's a lot less delay
Saya.
on this one than the other ones, eh?
Oh, I live in California. Whoop whoop Cali's here. Yep, we got
Oh.
lots of Californians in the house.
Oh, man. I forgot how good these are.
While you eat those, I'm going to say Red Wren said hello. I made it to the live chat this
I
time.
already said that.
Oh. And Michaela Darby said, thanks, Martina, for always showing how to make your recipes vegan. Your vegan fans really appreciate it. I'm happy to hear that. I always try to include an additional vegan thing. However, we have been looking for vegan restaurants.
Yeah,
I went to two, and I did not like it. Not because I don't like vegan food, but because it was lazy, uninspired vegan
know.
food. If you guys go to Seoul or you live in Seoul, you need to go to Itaewon and you need to check out Plant, who just recently expanded to a second location. Her food is amazing. It doesn't matter that it's vegan. The pastries and the major courses as well are awesome.
Some vegan restaurants are just like, just because we're vegan, that doesn't mean that we have to try cooking. So here's some lazy vegetables that we put together.
They
That
literally
aren't
got me
necessarily
like,
good.
it was like brown rice with tomatoes on top.
There's no standards for like good vegan cooking from the places that we went to.
So if I'm going to show you guys a video about good vegan food in Japan, it's going to be a place that I'm like, this is actually good. So hang in there. I swear that I'm going to do this.
Start your morning off right with some Major D. That's some good marriage advice
All right,
there.
here we go.
All right.
Let's see what this is.
Major Dick Ason's Blend.
Let's hang on a second. My boyfriend is a barista at our local coffee shop chain. He said this is their most popular. Let us know if you
Give
like
us
it.
a Major Dick Ason.
This is amazing. Major Dickinson's blend. It's the dark roast. Here you go. Oh, Pete's. I know Pete's. My friend Izzy used to work at Pete's. She's from California.
Oh. Salon Pass.
Oh, made in
Made in
Japan. I haven't tried these before. They're good for EDS joints, but they will make you smell like minty gum. Ooh,
Oh, that's
penguin
fine.
patches. I've never actually seen these ones.
What
is it?
Wait a second, little bunny ears. See?
Oh,
Dan,
Come
this
on
for
in.
you. Come on, Dan.
It has your name on it.
Has your name, Dan.
Come on in, Dan. Right there.
Does it actually have his name on it?
Yeah, it says Dan.
I literally just grabbed these at random. No.
Mine says Martina.
Mine says Simon. What are the odds of that? Probably like 33%.
My cue is on.
I like how Dan said, what are these? I'm like, well, you see, Dan.
Well, you see,
They're bunny ears.
people with
They're
joy in their
deluxe.
lives
Can
sometimes.
you wiggle your nose?
No. No.
You really can't wiggle your nostrils?
Wait, what? Am I flare? Like.
Okay, try flaring. You can't even flare? Dan, you can't even...
What's
What
going
is
on
it?
with my face?
What's wrong with your face, Dan? What's wrong with your face?
Trying to move my nose, but I'm just making a weird face.
Okay, can you do
Oh, there
like
you
that?
go. There.
No, you gotta make the sound.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to tell you about a really great
No?
comment that I read on the Suga video today.
Dan, can't you dit?
No, Dan can get it. Hashtag Dan can get it. Let's start it out. Somebody said in the comment section of the Suga video that this video was awesome. They said lots of great things, and they said also Suga is hot as F-U-C-K. However, I must stay true to Dan.
Oh.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
You gotta stick to your guns sometimes.
That's right. Take that, Suga.
Yes,
Your good-looking
yeah,
talents.
that. Yeah, I'll leave the cooking to him. And then,
There you go.
We
What?
have a package here.
Jelly
I'm
beans?
gonna like.
Want some jelly beans, Dan?
Those are really good jelly beans. No, legitimately,
Okay,
they're my
right.
favorite jelly beans.
Okay. Ooh.
And here we have some peeps
We told Dan about these.
that are just for me.
What kind of- going there.
Have you ever tried Peeps? Have you ever heard of these?
No.
They're bunny flavored. They've
They're
taken
bunny shaped.
various virgin rabbits
Yes.
and juiced them until they are bunny flavored. Peeps are one of my favorite candies. You cannot eat more than one. Maybe some people can. They're
sweet.
They're sweet,
They
but
are.
they are good. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I got this. It's happening. Okay. There's the joy of reaching in for the first one because the way that they tear is really
I see
nice.
Elsa says, Dan, don't leave. Sorry, we're going to have to kick Dan out
kicked
for
out.
good, forever.
Alright.
This is the last
Wait,
year.
grab one.
Try Pete.
Yep.
Ooh, that's satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little bit like cannibalistic, isn't it?
I mean, I
It
guess
is.
we're bunnies wearing bunnies.
Alright. Sorry.
What do you think, Dan?
That's sweet, eh? It was like the sweetest
Yeah.
one I've ever had.
Yep.
It's great.
It's coated in sugar.
Oh.
When I was younger, I'd be like, eat half of them, and then I'd be like, ah, and then I would like die. So,
Yeah, I need to eat something that's healthy.
Yeah, like-
Savory?
lunch.
There you go.
thanks for
Alright.
joining us, Dan. Say hi
Alright.
to everyone.
See you
Thanks,
later.
Dan. I'm going to say thank you for Peter Soltis for super chatting. And I'm going to answer Maria Carlotta. It says, hi from Cincinnati, Ohio. AKA The Natty. Great day meeting CEO Terry Lundgren. Oh, Terry Lundgren from Macy's. And working at work and ending day with you guys.
That's really nice.
So-
You had a very successful day.
Thank you for hanging out with us today.
Someone started a new hashtag, which I like a lot. It's hashtag DanNation. It's your new.
That's a little bit much.
It's your new album. You're like
DanNation.
DanNation, right? Isn't it? It's a perfect album
It's
name.
this heavy metal band, Eternal Damnation.
Damnation. If you don't like me, you will be sent to eternal,
Eternal damnation.
Yep.
Hello to Ebi Kua, who says, hi, San Martino from Singapore. I love you guys.
Singapore,
Hello,
so
Abby.
great. Such a wonderful place to go.
We're falling a little bit behind, so we got to answer some of
Okay,
these.
let's do like a big
Okay.
question stream. Go.
Christian Arzaga, first live stream. Come back to Houston. I would love to come back to Houston. The
When
food
it's
there was
colder.
great. When it's colder,
We went during
not in the summer.
July-ish.
So any time between like January 1st and January 3rd might be a good time to go there, because otherwise it's just inferno.
Yeah, but that was some amazing food eating. we had.
Tomasz
Yes.
Kolasa.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be Polish. I'm not sure. Tomasz, because that's a Polish name. Love your videos. Always watching. Hugs. Oh yeah, from a couple of Poles living in New Zealand. You know, I was supposed to live in New Zealand. My parents actually applied to live in New Zealand after they were fleeing Poland, and they sent in their application 2 weeks late. So then we went to Canada and said I could have been New Zealish.
New
Is that it?
Zealish.
New Zealand.
Is that Polish and New Zealander?
Could be. Ed Duku says, hey, San
I was
Martina.
gonna be like, you could have been Poland, and I'm like, wait, that's
What?
that's
That's exactly
Po plus New Zealand.
exactly
Poland.
how it's supposed to be.
Oh.
Ed Duku says, hi, San Martina. Little bro and sis big fans. Her name is Belen and Benjamin. It would make their day. Love you guys. Keep smiling. You're awesome. Belen and Benjamin. Ed is a great brother.
Never heard of the name Belen before.
Yeah, me neither.
That's one of those things where you're like, you want the whole family to have matching names.
I'm going to finish this entire bag of
I have
jellies.
friends who were Asha, Kasha, and Basha. I'm serious. And you're like, you knew they were all related. Hi, Belen and Benjamin.
Hello.
It's all about the Benjamins,
Oh,
baby.
Peter messed up. He says, he messed up with the previous tip message. Simon, what is your beauty product secret? You have the best and most radiant skin on a man I've ever seen. Really? Okay. Beauty secret number 1, lots of good lighting. You put lots
We'll
of
turn off
lighting
the
all
lights
over
and you
your
guys are going to
face.
be like, ah.
And then anybody looks decent with good lighting.
Okay, no. When we met, you had actual acne problem.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah.
And so what did you do to clear it up?
Stopped squeezing my face.
Okay, that was
I
fun.
was, okay, number 1, I remember like back at like first year university, like end of high school.
Oh, gosh.
I was just starting to creep through.
Guys,
Oh
this is
no.
slowly
It's slowly
falling.
fading.
That's why Simon is so overblown. Okay.
And I would just like, I would always be squeezing my face until one day I actually got rid of all the mirrors in my room.
Yeah.
And I just stopped squeezing my face and it cleared up. Squeezing is so bad for you. I keep on trying to tell Martina, but she's always squeezing any kind of like little, she's like, what's that on your arm? And you squeeze it. Hey, do you have a little pimple there on your, let me squeeze it. A little tiny thing that will clear up on its own within 2 days. Martina's like, let me get it for you.
Because you have ingrown hairs from your neck, and so you need to exfoliate, and then if you don't, then I'm like, I'll just scratch it and it's fine. Anyways. Also, I remember this very clearly.
Yes.
You were using face cream that had alcohol in it, and you found that really created a problem for your skin. And you switched to H2O, which I don't think exists anymore. But it was a company.
I think it exists in Toronto.
Maybe, yeah. It's a company that basically doesn't make a products with rubbing alcohol in it, and that cleared up Simon's skin. So apparently it just depends on that. Simon's a very big, you use keyholes now.
Yeah, I use Kiehl's, so after a shower I put on toner, and then I put on like a lotion, and then I put on a cream and a little bit of eye cream as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's about it.
He plans on keeping his skin nice until we're like 100 years old.
Nice and nice.
Nice and nice.
Better nice.
Better nice and nice.
Lisa is a very common name. I know how to pronounce it. Lisa Heidinger says, Martina, fellow EDSer here. Jaw joint replacement surgery on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm nervous so much. Any tips on side shave? Other than the open happy video. Stay nasty. A jaw replacement surgery. Wow.
Yeah.
You haven't done any surgeries.
I avoided all the surgeries.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what happens to you, but I personally avoided all the surgeries because I heard that some of us don't recover depending on, like, if your joints are too worn down or this and that. Oh, man, I've had some bad, like, hamburger and Subway sandwich jaw dislocations. Ugh. Side shave tip. A lot of people think that you cannot go the other, like, you can't brush your hair back the other way and do cute things like pigtails and stuff. And I am, like, look, I'm wearing buns right now and I have a total side shave. But one of the big things I like to do is braid off some of the side edging here and then bring it down the side, you know what I'm talking about? So I braid it really close to my scalp, one single braid, and then it matches the other side perfectly and it looks really, really cute. It doesn't look like there's a shave part. I just think that you can do it whatever you want. It doesn't matter if it's missing. You just can keep doing your normal hair. Just don't get it shaved too far back because then you won't have the hair to fall over.
Cap Traint says, Simon, want to add Fravia with 700 plus magic on Final Fantasy Brave Exodus Global, and you gave me a friend code. I copied it. I pasted it into notes. I'm going to try adding it afterwards. Fravia is great. Question, do you dual wield or double hand? Because dual wielding with her, when you try to do her chain, it always breaks if you have two Fravias. Orlando is so much easier to chain. Sorry. Okay, that's it.
You've got 10 seconds.
Oh my gosh. So Fravia, so what's your setup? Do you have her Trustmaster reward? Because,
fine. Natasha Heil says, I'm totally watching Donkey because of you when we mentioned it last time. And
Donkey's hilarious.
Awesome.
He had the great Breath of the Wild one. It was phenomenal.
He's just funny in general.
Okay.
Let us scroll down here.
Okay.
Oh, I see Nick and Koopa. They said, oh, Dan, you're going to appreciate this mac and cheese.
Will he, though?
Their home recipe that they're sending us.
Share. Just going to eat it all.
Yeah.
Really?
He's never had mac and cheese in his life.
No, you did when we went to Suga's.
Oh, no. Okay, hang on.
Because
that's not fair.
Dan was with us when we filmed the Suga video, and that was truffle mac and cheese with shaved truffles on top. So, Nick and Koopa, if you are gonna ask us, okay.
He had baked like a...
That was Dan's first mac and cheese ever. It's all downhill from now, homie.
Dan.
It's all downhill from here.
Oh,
it just comes in a sad box with this weird orange powder that you're not sure if you should use or just like feed to like fertilizer.
No, Nick and Koopa are going to send us sharp old cheddar, which I can make a bad, by bad I mean like a really good mac and cheese.
Yeah.
By bad, I mean good. It's really good. I swear it's really good.
Daniela.
Look, bad meaning good.
Daniela Garcia says, Muchas gracias, Simon, Martina. Los amos los dos. Which means I love Simon more than Martina.
That can't be right.
That's exactly how it translated.
I love you too is what that says.
I see that you...
Lots of thanks, Simon and Martina. I love you too. Muchas gracias, Simon and Martina.
Nice.
Los amos los dos. There you go. Like, I don't know other languages.
I barely talk.
Just English.
Says, I'm going to university in July, but I have social anxiety. I'm excited, but absolutely terrified. Wish me luck. Love you. Best of luck. And hey, in university, you could just do what I did for the first 2 years and don't talk to anybody. Just exactly what I did. If you say I barely talk, hey, probably more than me, because I just made no friends at all. I just studied.
Hey, here's what I have to say.
What do you have to say?
Okay? If you go up to somebody that's a new person that you don't know and you talk to them and you are yourself and they don't like you for that, then congratulations, you've discovered that that person is someone you don't want to be friends with.
Exactly.
I think that I've had an unnatural amount of confidence my whole life because I simply know that I'm a quirky, strange person. And if I meet somebody who's like, you're weird, I'm like, oh, we're not compatible.
Then
I don't take it personally. I know that they have friends that they can be friends with.
For sure.
But you don't like me. And I'm like, okay, good. I'm glad I didn't sink more time and effort into you. And then I went off and met other people who were weird like me, and I said, cool, we like each other. I never think of it as a personal thing. I think of it as a good. I'm so glad that this is like come out in the open immediately.
Not everyone in the world is meant to like you. We have different preferences, and if you meet somebody that doesn't like you, then fine. You won't have to waste lots of months and years in a bad friendship or relationship.
Check out our Saito Sushi video for proof of people that don't like us.
Yeah, check out tons of people hate us in the comments there, and that's fine. I'm not upset by that because I know that some people like us, some people don't.
Our personality can be grating for some people. We're sitting here wearing bunny ears, talking with you guys, and we love you guys, but some people would join the super chat here and be like, you guys are the worst human beings on the planet, and I'd say, let's not be friends. So don't let that kind of thing get you down.
Your photo princess wound up saying that H2O exists still. You said it
cool.
didn't exist.
That makes me very
So it
happy.
does. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Looney Lizard, them. You're weird, me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's good to see you, Looney Lizard.
Hey, now
Looney
that
Lizard.
Oh god, I touched my bun.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That's
god.
so bad.
No,
Can
no.
I pull it?
No, no,
I want to pull it.
It's
You know,
gonna-
it's like those strings that you have on the shirt. You're like, maybe I could just like pull it off, and when you pull like the whole
Whole
sleeve
thing
falls
comes
off.
and you're like,
That's great. Whoa, these jelly beans are so good. The sugar is definitely helping. Wow, this coffee's really helped. Don't you think the coffee's helped? I really think that the coffee's helped.
All I can tell you guys is Dan and Rose can't see from their angle, but the light is coming in so badly now that we have become almost angelic throughout this
I
video.
think it looks nice.
The backlighting is actually nicer.
That looks really nice. actually.
Doesn't that actually look nice?
When we sign off, we'll show you guys what it's really like because it's very
Can you
red
see?
right now.
Okay.
Yeah. William Chen says he just finished class. Hi
Hello,
guys.
William Chen.
William.
It's good to see you again.
Oh, Awkward T wants to know what's your friend code request. Simon's got to find his phone.
Okay, I can't actually do this right now.
Oh,
but
because we have one. We're all on the one Wi-Fi egg.
Right,
And
exactly.
everyone had to turn off their devices.
So you know what? Holy shit! I just absolutely forgot.
What?
Because remember at the beginning when we had to switch to a different live stream?
Yeah.
I tried switching to a different network.
Uh-huh.
So I wound up tethering this to my phone.
And now we have no data and we've been talking forever. Let's say bye to everybody.
Time to say goodbye, everyone! Hey!
We love you guys!
Goodbye, everyone!
Oh my god, that's like an hour
Holy
of your
shit!
no more data.
Hey,
No more.
thank you everyone
No
for
more.
hanging out with us today. My phone's probably gonna be. Hey, we share a
That's
data
what I'm
plan, so
saying, no
you're
more
both
data.
screwed. So goodbye, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with us today.
Oh, Tim said he loves your beard.
Oh, thank you for
Yeah.
liking my beard.
The Indie
Thank
Kitten.
you.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, the
Luna
Indie Kitten.
Eclipse.
Thank you to Awkward and the Indie Kitten for helping moderate when Crazy
Crazy
Spammers
McGee
came in
came
here.
in there.
We deeply appreciate it.
Let's go fast. Ready? Rainy Day
Hey.
Sherry.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Let's see. Oh gosh. Ashley
Ashley
Oliveira.
Oliveira,
Bye.
Mitt, Mark Maestra, and Simon won't be able to play Brave Exvius.
Rat Prince.
Oh my gosh!
Bye.
In 1 hour they have it. Oh.
Mizzelkia 95. Bye.
Bye.
Yummy Chan.
Yummy
Bye.
Chan. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Okay, goodbye everyone. Thank you for hanging out. It's time for
William.
this live stream to finish.
Thanks for coming and leaving one.
Oh,
Sorry.
wait, press the stop button on this. Where's the stop? Okay, stop streaming. Goodbye everyone. Love you so much.
Ready?
Thank you for hanging
No.
out. Why would you rip that? Why would you let me know? You rip it both sides.